Can't wait to have my donut. Oh no. Guess that's what we're doing today then. Right. So I've got a steak and yeah. I've got a really good steak. I think I haven't had steak or any red meat in like 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I decided to get the best one, seeing as I don't know whether I'm going to cook it or whether it's going to be raw. I'm going to have to see. But yeah, going to cut it out, make royal icing to go over the top, see if I've got any of these or anything similar to this to try and make it look as close as possible, or I'm going to make it look like the original picture. But yeah, that's kind of for a reference. Yeah, let's just kind of open it up and get started. So yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here is the steak. I haven't eaten steak in so long yet, it still feels sacrilege to do something like this. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I was thinking I'd just cut a hole, like cut a circle, but looking at it, I don't know. I could do it here, but I might as well just chop around here. Also, sorry if I'm using the wrong knife. Like I say, I haven't had steak or any red meat in so long that I wouldn't be able to remember which knife is the best knife, but I believe this is a carving knife. Yeah, so if we start with this, because that's going to be a similar size. I don't know whether to cut the hole in the middle. The one in the picture didn't have the hole in the middle cut. I mean, I think that's a good place to start. Well, I've just touched the knife handle with that, so not this. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot harder, and that's just squishy. So I don't know whether to cook it. Maybe if I cook it rare, then I can have more of a shape to it. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to cook it rare. I'm not going to cut the hole in the middle, and then it's going to be completely coated with royal icing. Or maybe I will cut the hole in the middle. I'm so sorry to all the people, like any butchers or anything like that watching, because this is like the worst thing ever. Yeah, and then I can shape it from both sides, cook it a bit, and yeah. And don't worry, I will use this steak. I'll probably eat it or give it to a very, very hungry cat. Yeah, I mean, I think that's as close as we're gonna get. So yeah, let's cook it. Let's cook it then, I guess. Okay, so I cooked it rare. It's pretty much almost blue. Let me show you the other side. Yeah, it's pretty much almost blue. It's been resting for 5 minutes, which is why I can touch it now. But yeah, I personally, from what I remember, I like as rare as possible. So I have no problem with this. Yeah, and for the video as well, it's going to look better. It's going to look more like the picture, because that just looked like a raw steak. But having it cooked, it gives it a bit more structural, like, integrity. I mean, it's still not the same. It just feels like you can maybe say it's a soggy donut. Also, all the steak lovers, don't go after me too hard, okay? Because I'm going to have all the vegans and vegetarians being like, this isn't content! Yeah, oh, and I washed the board and the knife as well, don't worry about that. I think I'm gonna dry it all off which is another thing where I'm like, no. All the steak lovers are like, no, why? But yeah, I'm gonna have to dry it off and try and get a bit of a better shape, and then I need to make the icing. Okay, so now we make the icing. It says I need to use a spoon to beat our egg white until it's frothy, which I don't know when to judge that, but I guess time lapse and see, and then put in the icing sugar because we're making royal icing like this has. Okay, I'm gonna add the right amount because I don't want it to be wrong. Yeah, that'll do. Should just do another video called how to rot your teeth and just eat the whole thing. I think that's right. It's very thick. And of course, just tastes like pure sugar. As all things should. Right, I'm gonna tidy up, dry the steak up again, and then we'll put it on. Okay, so it's time to put it on. This feels like the worst thing in the world. Just in case you were wondering how bad I feel about doing this. I made it too thick, if anything. Maybe I did royal icing for cake as opposed to doing it for like donuts. Alright, I'm gonna play around until I get this right, and then I'll be back and we'll put the sprinkles on. Okay, well, we're gonna use these sprinkles because they're the closest. I think they're raspberry. Well, it just says pink sand, so who knows? It definitely doesn't look like a steak anymore. It looks like, you know, actually kind of like this because they're never a perfect circle. Alright, now to plate it up and finish off the picture. Oh my, I really would like a donut, but I don't know which is which. On the one hand, I really like icing, but on the other, I can clearly see the crust. I don't know which one to pick. I guess I'll eat this one. Oh, lots of icing. Yummy. What's this? There seems to be some blood on... Oh well, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Delicious. Okay, yeah, I mean, I did it. Was it worth it? Probably not. I wish it was I wish I knew the person who made the original image so I could be like, here you go, there's what you made, eat it, go on, eat it. But I mean, the icing on its own is fine with the sprinkles, the icing, yeah, that's nice. Steak on its own is fine. I mean, I think you just saw me at the end of the thing. I don't know whether I clipped it off, but I mean, it's called steak, but it's still steak and it's still nice. when you put them together, especially with this, you get like juice that clearly has blood in with a sickly sweet like sugar, like just royal icing, and then it's supposed to be like pink sand or whatever, but it really does feel like there's little rocks in your steak, like you'd spit out a steak. Just every part of me is like, don't throw up, don't spit it out, don't throw, and I had to spit it out. Because it feels like if you had like shards of bone or something, because it has the texture of steak still. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you like, please give it a like. Please leave a comment. Please share it with a friend if you want to, or a steak lover if you really want to ruin their day. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.